Me. Okay, our team investigated sci-fi and animated movies. Our team is composed by me, Miguel Orozco, and Jose Bautena.
Well, these are the questions. Number 1. Which are the 3 main parts of animation process?
So you leave maybe 2 rows here that you're going to explain the 3 main parts, no? Or is it not how long?
We're going to explain
We divided the presentation into parts, the animation process, and well, in the first part, the animated movies, and the second part, the sci-fi movies. And in the first part, we will explain the animating process, and it's divided into 3 parts.
Number 2. In which parts is the modeling process done? Number 3. What movies has the team presented? Number 4. How does filmmakers support digital background? Number 5. What is the name of the composer that made both movie soundtracks?
¿Ya están grabando?
Okay, I think that we can start.
Okay, we're going to start with the animated movies. Here are examples of these movies. The first one is Bloody, and the second one is Me. It's a 2015 film. Well, the animation process, there are some steps to follow in order to animate. This process is called animation process. This is a very complex process that only experts can perform. And this process can be divided into 3 main parts that are pre-production, production, and post-production. Here's an example of a really well-known animated studio that is Then the post-production part. This part is like the most important part because it is when all the general things and the main image set. And in this part of the process is the storyboarding, the layouts, the model sheets, and the details. And here we put a image about maybe drawings or the main character animation and different positions. Then the production part, and this is the middle part of the process, and it's also when the details are set and the whole work is done. Here's like the most complex part of the process. And here comes the modeling, the texturing, the lighting, and the rigging part. And here's an example of a texturized character. Each square can be moved and designed to give it a complete 360 texturing. And here's the post-production part. This is the last part of the process, and it's the one in which are made the final details, like all the small details that were missed in the middle part. And the processes of this part is like compositing and sound and video editing. And there's
And of course everything is based on computer.
Well, science fiction movies and making processes.
Let's see the second one.
Well, today movies, they are great. They are greatly done and they are very, very good movies. Science fiction movies are great, but in order to achieve a good science fiction movie, you need both a great soundtrack and good special effects. From out of this world. The technology and computers, digital modeling, all this stuff helps makes it even easier and more realistic. But sometimes we need more than just digital effects, and sometimes more things are brought to the set in order to make the movie look even more realistic. Well, there are a lot of like resources to make these effects. One of them is seen in the movie Inception, where characters jump into shared dreams, and there are a couple of parts where things get a little crazy. One of them, a street is folded 90 degrees and characters walk simply through it. This scene is made in like shown here, and also there's a part when a whole hotel starts spinning. Like, well, it's made also with the same scales. Where there are some movies that also have pretty cool scenes with incredible backgrounds, but to make them look more realistic, they sometimes need to build scale, like buildings, scale, cars, ships, planes, whatever, in order to make the movie look more realistic and look it better. Sometimes they need real-sized utility items. Like another example of another movie, it's called Interstellar. This movie is called of a space travel, and a lot of times actors are seen by the side of a huge ship. So they actually needed to build a real-sized ship to make the film. Special background. Sometimes editing a background is made by computer, but a lot of times they need like physical backgrounds in order to base the digital editing and base the actors on where do they have to be, what to talk and what to sell. In this scene is the same movie, the Interstellar movie. In here there's a scene where it could be made on the computer. It's like pretty complex, pretty weird, and in real life it's just a big room with a couple of these like looking structures, and they are just used to guide both the editing and the actors. Soundtracks. Well, sometimes in order to a science fiction movie to make the watchers feel the real effect of the movie, they need like very motivating music. These both movies use the same composer. This guy is named Hans Zimmer. He made the soundtrack of both movies. They are like pretty cool. Hans Zimmer.
¿Cómo se llama?
Hans Zimmer. HANSZIMMER.
This Hans Zimmer. Hans Zimmer.
C-S or C?
Right now.
Sorry.
Questions?
No?
Please, guys.
It's gonna work interesting because we just watched the movie and we know.
Which were the three main parts of the division process?
Pre-production, production, and post-production.
Excellent.
In
Next one.
which part does the movie process go?
In the production.
What movies has this team presented?
Bali, Minions, Inception, Interstellar.
Excellent.
How does the filmmakers employ digital backgrounds?
Oh my god.
Any other person could answer question number 4?
Of course. No, how does? No. Yo ya hablaba de la 3.
With a physical edition.
Well, filmmakers help themselves with scales
Real
and
Real size,
special
The green screen. ¿No?
real
also the
size
green screen.
Ajá, por
models.
eso.
size models and special
Pero más
models.
presupuesto.
Excellent. And the last
Which
question.
radio use?
El presupuesto.
Hans,
Very
what was
good.
the name of the organization that we got? Which was the name of
Es
que en realidad en mi casa hay
Leave it there. I can leave it. Okay. Okay, thank you very much. Excellent presentation.
Thank you, teacher.